여러분 Asumida, and today we are doing a reading for, y'all told me how to say this last time. It's spelled with V's, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced with B's. BBC. Either way, you saw the title of this video. You know who it is. Yeah, 'cause I distinctly remember somebody telling me it is pronounced with the V's. And I don't understand why you would Romanize it with V's if the B sound is prominent. Anyway, not getting into grammatical issues with this. Anyway, yeah, let's see what their first card is. Also, if I sound a little bit ew, it's because I was sick. I went to the movies, saw Bullet Train, very worth it. First time I was in a theater in 10 years. Left with a cold. Had a cold for like 3-ish or so days. Not great. Went with my dad and my nephew and found out today my nephew has pneumonia. How or why he got it, I don't know. I don't have pneumonia. I'm pretty much all the way better. My throat was on fire for a few days and I was stuffy as hell. But hopefully, my boy's got medicine, so hopefully he'll be fine soon. So, don't get sick, y'all. It sucks. Anyway, first card. Ooh. Osrai. Interesting. Osrai is about having to make a choice and listening to your conscience or trusting your instincts. Basically, any choice that these girls are presented with should be carefully examined and considered in terms of what their outcome would be. Make sure they're choosing things that benefit them, not just now, but in the long run, and things that align with what they want out of their careers and what's going to help them grow and flourish as artists and as people. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, Samhain. Samhain is the Halloween card, and I love this card. It kind of works like the Grimm in like a traditional deck. It indicates powerful forces leading to change. Not bad change. It's always good change. The kind of change that really helps elevate you as a person. So it's going to, in this term, change is coming that's going to help them grow as a group. Which I really like seeing it. It's kind of the kind of change that's like meant to happen, unavoidable change, like destined change, which is usually the best kind because, fate and destiny in the universe are like, this needs to happen for you, I like that. Ooh, and the next one, unicorn. Definitely goes with what I just said because this card indicates a great blessing and hope and inspiration, joy, relief from anxiety. So, in their job, I think every time that you start working on a new project, there's a little bit of anxiety because you worry about whether or not the audience is going to like it, and that's anybody in the creative field, but especially theirs. It's very public, and very dependent on, consumption. People who enjoy what they create and put out in the world, they succeed because people like what they're doing, Next, next we have the knockers. They kind of remind me of like the dwarves from Snow White, like, yeah, they work in a mine and they harvest gems, but they appreciate it, This card kind of is like that. It indicates financial or material gain that's appreciated. It's not taken for granted, They know of the hard work and dedication and effort they put in, like the knockers, to receive the gain that they are seeing. And yeah, they don't take it for granted. They're not greedy about it. They appreciate it. And it's also a card about establishing a firm foundation. Putting in the hard work and dedication necessary. And in doing so, when you build this foundation, it gives them a strong base to grow on as artists and as people, and that's really what you want to see. That's really what you want to do in life, is have something firm and stable that's going to help support you through your life. Last one. Ooh, another festival card. This is one of the ones I cannot say. This card is about seeing the rewards for your efforts. And I like getting that after the previous card that's about financial or material gain. Seeing rewards for your efforts. Maybe they're working on a project that they're starting to see improvement on, or they're starting to receive positive feedback on, but still maybe a little bit more effort is needed to bring the whole thing together. And it also indicates the opening of a door, or the closing of one door and the opening of another. So maybe they're transitioning into like another stage. Maybe they're trying something new and different. But let's see what's next. Ooh, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about celebration. It's about feeling confident and like you're on the right path, which I appreciate seeing. Especially kind of with that Samhain card about change. And I said, this change that's meant to happen, good change. They are on the right path and confident, and if they want to go on new adventures, they're in good shape to do that, whether it's literal traveling adventures, going to maybe new places or something. I don't know. I don't know if they're touring or plan on doing a tour or anything. I don't follow them closely enough to know. But it could also just be the adventure of creating, of making something new, trying something new, things like that. Next, Page of Cups. This is about receiving good news, possible offers or proposals, relationships, invitations. Can also be another one about good finance. Throwing that out there because I love seeing it, because Lord knows these kids work hard and they deserve it. But it's also a card that represents the inner child and remembering not to take things too seriously and to have fun once in a while, because that's important. And letting your imagination and creativity just flow. Just, you get an idea, write it down, give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but you never know. It could be genius. Card really bodes well for new projects and opportunities, and embracing them, embracing new opportunities. If they get offered, the opportunity to do something, if someone says, hey, you want to try, like, going on this show or whatever, or doing something like that, then they should give it a shot, because it's not going to hurt them. In fact, it may lead to more open doors. Again, open doors. But didn't I say with the first one, they should make sure that they are vetting each opportunity? That's also important. They might receive a lot of offers and opportunities, but they have to make sure that the one that they accept is the one that's going to benefit them the most, not just in the immediate moment, but also, in the longevity of their career. Next. Ooh, I don't see him much anymore. The Fool. The Fool is about new beginnings and, again, adventure. Generally being on the verge of something new and exciting. It may require a little bit of a leap of faith. It might be something that requires going outside the box a bit, trying something new and different. But again, another thing that could be a literal adventure, like traveling. You guys are going to have to let me know if they have any travel plans coming up, if they've announced anything. Because this card could be about going to places maybe they haven't been before. And the change that the Fool brings is usually a welcome one. It kind of calls to like the risk-taking part of people where you need to be a little bit brave, but the reward for it is so worth it. Because it opens up new areas to you. And in their career, opening up new areas is usually a pretty good thing. Next, strength. Obviously, it's about strength. It's also about courage and focus and knowing you have the power and strength to overcome obstacles, and it encourages you to succeed with your inner strength. And that they have the capacity to be positive and calm and think logically, which I think is really a benefit for everybody to have, especially when you're in like high stress jobs, or ones where you might have to make a lot of decisions. Yeah, this card, strength, is about being committed to what you need to do and going about it in a very balanced and mature way, which I think when you're working in the music industry or film, whatever, especially if you're young, you have to kind of look at things more maturely because your decisions directly affect your career. And when you're in a group, your decisions affect everybody. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, Three of Cups. This is another one about celebrations. Did I say something about celebrations before? Yeah, Four of Wands. Sometimes I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. But yeah, this one, celebrations and happiness, winning on many different levels. Good times are coming. Reasons to celebrate are coming. And maybe they'll get some time to spend with people in their lives, you know, have quality time with their loved ones, people who love and appreciate them, their friends, family, whoever. And yeah. Also, on a like professional level, this card indicates creativity, especially when joining forces with others. So that could be an opportunity that's being presented to them, is the opportunity to work with other people, because working together, you can reach new levels of creativity you maybe haven't reached before or considered before. Let's see what the last one is. Oh, the World. The World. The World is another one about travel. I feel like maybe they will be traveling. We've gotten like 3 cards about travel. But outside of that, it's also about fulfillment and harmony and completion and success and accomplishment and all of those wonderful things. Completing a long-term project. So maybe they're working on something. Maybe we got travel cards. Maybe what they've been working on is like some sort of tour or showcase or something. You know, or some music, obviously, they could be working on. I'm sure they are. But this is also about seeds that have been planted, things that they have started, are now starting to flourish and grow and be productive, right? They're starting to see the fruits of their labor, right? Rewards for their efforts. Good things are coming because of the effort that they've put in to their work, and that's really great. And even if it's not immediate, like in this moment, the World says it is not going to take too long. And that they keep going and enjoy the journey, because it's pretty good. let's see what the next one is for pile number 3. Oh, it's the Four of Wands again. So these girls are definitely going to have reasons to celebrate soon. They are definitely on the right path and doing the things that they're meant to be doing. And I love to see it. Next. Okay, this is the Page of Coins. This is about the growing awareness, kind of like the Knockers in pile 1. This is about the growing awareness of the value of material possessions, of their career, of their physical health. And that's good. That means that they're right. It's like when you start giving kids an allowance to teach them the value of a dollar, you know, like it doesn't, your things don't just appear. These girls appreciate what they have because of the work that they had to put in to get it. They appreciate their career because of the work that it takes to have their career. And with the physical health is something that I feel like a lot of idols lack in, so maybe they're actually prioritizing their personal care. And I love to see that, because usually I get cards that are like, hey, remember to take care of yourself. Self-care is important. This one is about valuing personal health, physical health, taking care of yourself. And it's also about being open to new opportunities and making your dreams a reality. Doing what you have to get that ball rolling. And to do that, you have to, you know, take care of yourself and value your career and put in all of the necessary effort. Because especially with the physical health in their job, if your physical health ain't good, everything else is going to suffer, you know? You get sick, then you can't go to dance practice. You can't do any of your vocal training. You can't do anything because you're sick. But this card's also about making sure you have a clear plan for achieving your dreams. And remembering to stay grounded, because that's important. Because that will help them visualize the next realistic and achievable step to keep them going in the right direction, the way they have been so far. Love that. Ooh, King of Coins. King of Coins is next. This is about abundance, stability, security, groundedness. It's another one that I would consider like, you know, security and stability is like a foundation. They have security and stability. They are working actively towards building that strong foundation for themselves. He's also, because he's the King of Coins, kind of a little bit of a Midas, like everything he touches turns to gold sort of situation. Like, you know, not literally gold, but like they do things and it works out well, you know? Like, I think Jungkook from BTS is one of these people. Like, he has... You could have him do something for the first time ever in his life and he's just naturally good at it. It's that sort of vibe. You try something and you're naturally good at it. They try something and they succeed and it's wonderful and it's good. I don't know what that's like. I wish I did. I don't have that energy. I have the opposite energy where everything I touch goes to absolute hell in a handbasket. But I love seeing this for people because this king is about abundance in every area of their lives, positivity in every area of their lives. Positive outcomes are at an all-time high when he arrives, and I really enjoy seeing that, especially for these groups where, you know, I know they're like probably in their 20s and kind of young, and I like seeing people like succeed, especially ones that are started working so young and put so much of themselves into their work. They deserve to get something back from it. And this next card indicates that pretty well because it's the Ten of Coins. Ten of Coins is another one that's about strong foundations. Okay? Establishing deep roots that allow you, or in this case them, to thrive in a way that it wouldn't otherwise. a balance and equilibrium must be maintained. In this case, between their work life and home life, personal care. We saw them prioritizing their health earlier in this pile. So I think they're going to be okay with that. Every once in a while, people need a reminder to chill out and take a break. But they seem to be pretty good. Yeah, I think they're in the throes of really establishing themselves in the best way. Let's see what the next one is. Oh! Strength again. Yep. Like I said, obviously using their inner strength, overcoming obstacles that they've had to face, which, considering they all came from a previous group, the same previous group, yeah, they're very logical. They know what they're doing. They're very positive, and that's all wonderful things. Again, strength is being committed to what they need to do and going about it in a mature, balanced way. I think they're really quite probably professional when it comes to work-related things, and they know what they have to do for that, and they know what they have to do for themselves, which I really love to see. Last one, Ace of Cups. Happiness, fulfillment, feeling free, happy with your surroundings, maybe being a little bit more social, forming new relationships, whether it's friendships or work-related relationships, you know, maybe with choreographers or producers in their case, maybe other artists. Yeah, their positivity is going to attract new people into their life that's going to benefit them overall, you know, whether it's just friends or colleagues in the industry that will help them professionally. I think these girls are good right now. Probably gonna be for a while. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this reading. If you enjoyed it, please do all the obligatory YouTube things, and I will see you guys next week. Cross your fingers I don't get sick again. Bye.